Hello everyone, this is Igloo, and in this video I will be presenting to you some evaluations of websites that I found really unique, really something to address. And I will go and see if I can split them into two. Maybe I'll include all of them in one video. Let's see. And also I must say that I haven't been making any videos of evaluation or sharing my work. And now it's 2026. I'm really excited to go and continue. Here you can see some kind of good actually show reel that I built from 2025 that shows my websites and my product design that I did for my clients. And this is kind of new look and feel that you can see that I'm presenting. Feel free to go and check it out with the compressed, really well presented compressed versions. I have done web design and launch, showing websites with launch from design code and everything like that. Many projects covering all three categories from branding identity to product design and websites. But also another video that you can check is to see specifically products, SaaS, and UX UI that I did. This one is longer and this one is shorter, both of them presenting well. And I'll be working on the third one, brand identity systems, later on to present more of my work. At the same time, business goals and user needs will be interesting also to address when you enter into those categories. So let's go and check some interesting websites, unique, that I want to present. Some kind of 3D elements will be present here and some kind of different approach that we'll have. I will see. I'll have some 5 versions and let's just refresh and see. This is really interesting. Quantum Wallet. Let's go into this. I'll be evaluating branding and design and coding in this case because it's not a product that I'm evaluating as a physical product, but I'm evaluating if it's a digital product, I will do so. But let's continue. So what I like is really impressive. First of all, you might not be able to hear things, but they say, okay, well, enter with the sound and how important sound and sound effects and music is for the experience. And this is something to consider for your website eventually. So I'll be restart right away. I like those when we restart, they have this kind of unique approach of loading percentage. And for some reason, temperature, the temperature will be an important part of the play for the presentation of this product. Let me refresh again. Quantum Wallet, that's the icon. And that's it. So you have this element that you scroll through, it will be moving. Power on device, so that's what you're going to do. It's really also beautiful when you actually hover over, a really beautiful effect. You can see hover over, how it loads and responses. Unique way, pleasant way, every step thought well in a detail that you want to interact with it. You want to stay with it as a user. You can see on 3D model responses when we hover over the button. Now I must say that this element can be done in Spline 3D model, and these responses can be connected in Webflow if I like to evaluate how I would go about it. There is a way to build it. So from design, you will do the design in Figma. I would be doing that in respect to the responsiveness. And I would also, in coding, I will do Webflow, but also for the 3D model, I'll be using Spline, and you can combine Webflow with Spline and make it interactively responsive. So that is something I see it's possible to do. Like you hover over the 3D element responses. It's quite a work to do. It's quite interesting, but this is something possible to achieve. And I would like to play with that as well. So enter without sound, but I will power on device and leave the sound on. You can hear the sound. You click and it makes a sound. So now you're capable to scroll through. You can see you can turn off sound if you want to. And you can see the highlight behind the cursor is following us. And as if we're in a space, this immersive ambient music that you can hear and join waitlist. You can do that, but we'll be scrolling. So you scroll through, you can see the temperature play. So that's what they do as presenting the device. User experience is well done. The storytelling, the main thing about this website, I would say, is the storytelling and ability to present the product as if it's existent, so to say. So the most secure wallet by a quantum leap. You can see I'm scrolling and the device is responding. It's turning towards us. And you can see the bar percentage is loading with Ethereum kind of thing, transferring. And you can see the temperature dropping down. All this is connected to the scroll effect, which makes sense, easy to do in respect to this is spline, and this is just scroll effect of elements. I mean, it is a play to, there's a way to invest your attention and make the detail responsiveness. It needs attention, needs quality to be presented and work to be done, but it is possible. So you can see we scroll down and it indicates and gives pleasant sounds. Sounds such an important design. Sound design is such an important part to integrate into your presentation. 3D models and sound effects, it's I would say, some new levels to build your websites. And this website, I don't know how old it is. I think I found this website maybe a year or two ago, maybe even 2 years ago. It's still up to date, I would say, and pleasant to experience. So we upload it, presenting the product by just scrolling, so to say. You can see temperature drops down. That's the idea. And then they show you kind of, I don't know what's up with this minus temperature. Let's see what's going to happen. A beautiful way of transitioning the menu from white to black. So that is well thought. They really have a good attention to detail. Burned again, never get burned again. They show kind of details, a new era of digital security. I'm not reading the whole thing, but they show kind of what is inside. You can see really beautiful. Everything that he scrolls, for some reason, temperature drops down, and then the device engineering kind of presentation is happening. Really well done. You can see these three titanium shell, 14 cubic quantum chip, portable design, really well, simple done. Text is also appearance really pleasant. Then they show the app on the phone as if that you can follow. Also clever how phone is also jumps out. So we're done with the device. Device will come back, I know, but the phone is coming out. It's the same as 3D spline design. Let's see. We scroll in. I'm gonna show. Never miss a bit. Going continue. Here you go. Again coming in. Interesting details. The materiality against any threat. So that's the interesting thing. Block security. So someone is as if hacking, I guess. And block security. Let's see. Yeah. Attack detected. Really beautifully done. The kind of threat. The storytelling is really well done. So red says, okay, someone is attack detected. So the beautiful, interesting how they do the product design is as if this device offense, right? The best defense is offense. So success. So actually, it hacks the hacker, so to say, automatically, and as if like you gained the Ethereum by hacking the hacker. I guess it's really interesting. I understood that temperature is not a big of a deal here. I suspect it's just kind of scrolling effect. I think they could make some kind of story to this temperature, but it's okay. So what they do, they want to expose. So it's kind of conclusion here for this video, and you can see they present how this device is made. There's a crystal. And the lasers, and you look at this, you're thinking, really, for real, you can do that? Like, it looks like a real device. Looks super cool because it is indeed crystal powered. Really interesting how they're going to do the sound effect and breakdown. You scroll down, and it just goes in, and it breaks, shatters, and you can go back and collect it and have a music ambient and shatter sound. So beautiful. You just can keep repeating that thing. It's just satisfying, so to say. That's what you want to do for your users over the website. It must be memorable, satisfying, unusual, catching attention, not overwhelming with information. Storytelling is important and unique kind of approach. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Just kidding. We don't know anything about quantum computing, but we had you there for a minute. Exactly. Quantum Wallet is an imaginary product designed and developed by these guys, 14 Islands, a creative agency specializing in the best-in-class digital experiences. Really well done. Visit our site. And that's it. Like, that's how it ends. And but the whole experience is just one to, you can scroll through. I want to repeat the whole thing. Let's go quickly. And it's so smooth. Look how quick I'm scrolling and it's still operating. I'm not going to be checking on a phone. I'm curious how it looks on a phone, but it's okay. Give it a try. Check it out. But I'm just going to scroll through smoothly instead of interruptedly giving my voiceover here. You can see how smooth that is. It's right storytelling and scrolling attendance to the user abilities. That's it. Visit our site. So it's a really cool site, I would say. Now, I think I'm going to split this video into two. So I will show you another product, and then I'm going to go into other three. Another similar approach. So Igloo. This is the next website that I'm going to show with you. We're done with Quantum Wallet, but these guys also another level, but similar approach, similar idea. So let me refresh and see what happens when you load. So it's just small indicators, and it appears like that. I'm kind of jumping right away into the second website that I was impressed with. So I doubt this is Spline. This is already something more advanced that would be really challenging for me to build. I would need some partner to developer partner to work on this if I would like to build something similar. Really impressive, really impressive. So I would, again, attention to details. I'm scrolling the mouse around and you can see how it reveals kind of camera movement. You can do that in Spline also, to be honest. Even this model you can do in Spline. Even this responsiveness can be done in Spline, but it's quite a work to be done. Almost the same level you can achieve, but not totally. Really unusual. Really unusual. So I'm hover over this Igloo, or how you call it, and it just responds. This is collapsing that thing. I can click it. And there's also sound effects. Give it a try, explore. You can also turn off the sound. These coding letters, really also beautiful. And and kind of blinking element. Scroll down to discover, yes. And here, like glitching effect, really area attention to detail, so important. So I'm scrolling, check this out. You scroll down and you have this beautiful blur effect. And you go down, you come to this element again, you're just scrolling through and portfolio. So you can click, you can see also this effect when you hover over element. It's just satisfying. Again, the same thing. What you do is you just want to make it satisfying for user to enjoy and explore. So you can click it and you're gonna zoom in and you're gonna read about it as if you're going into this watery crystal kind of element. You can close it. I think it's really beautiful. You can discover. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing, but it's really unusual. So then you can scroll further. It's like they're showing their portfolio work. So you can enter, and you can enter the website itself, I guess. Discover, no, or visit. Yeah, you could go on the website and explore. Really immersive, really unusual experience, really beautiful, a creative storytelling. And so on. So you have these portfolios. And then they showed free works that they did. And then you go into this portal kind of thing, also satisfying. And you just scroll through and it's going to take you through. You can keep on walking from that. Again, it already speaks for the experience. Now here you come kind of to the social media, I guess. And again, it's really satisfying kind of thing. It's a container and that you can move mouse around this 3D element. I think it's a penguin. And it's just turning around. And if you just shatter this, it's gonna make this satisfying lightning effect. It's LinkedIn, so you can go into LinkedIn. You can shift between them. They have different, so that's clearly X, Medium, and LinkedIn. And then so I guess you can click and enter, but if you scroll down, I'm going to take you back to where we started. If you scroll up, it's such an unusual thing, really unusual. So that's what I wanted to present. Let's go into another video where I'm going to cover other free interesting experiences. One of them will be quite similar in the scrolling 3D elements, another two unique in a different way. Okay, thank you for your attention. This was Igloo with you. Really impressive, I must say. And encourage you to think about it, to build storytelling with respect to storytelling, with respect to not to overwhelm the information, and to give this interesting, memorable experience and satisfying responsiveness that people just remember and want to play and remember you and spread the word, so to say, and want to work with you. That's what I wanted to say. It's interesting also, I must say, that some level I can achieve, like Igloo, for example, that will be challenging. I need to partner with someone, but Quantum Wallet is totally possible to build from my side. Also, because I know it's Spline, it's easy to build, and Webflow and Figma, you can build the whole thing. It will take some good attention there, and this one definitely needs more than one person to be built, and a good developer is really required in this one. That's it. Thanks. This is Igloo Merch. Check it out. Check my portfolio also, and experience really good 2 videos of my website works and my product design works. Take care. Follow me, subscribe also, and have a good day.